Greetings and complications, my dear friends. Welcome everyone to another video on our channel. You're on GMT Menos 3, the channel that makes complications simple. Since 2016, we've been here producing content on tutups. For those of you who are passionate about watches, I invite you to subscribe. Of course, if you're not subscribed yet, if you're not part of our family yet, come join us. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it a lot. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video here, and smash that like button. It helps us grow here. If you want to take it a step further, like these dear people here that you're seeing, check out the Club VIP de Vantagens do GMT3. We have a WhatsApp group that's extremely active. Come be a part of this club. We're getting in touch with store owners to see if we can get special deals for the members of the channel. We're gonna have exclusive content for the channel members, so come join us. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy it. Who knows, maybe even your watch will show up here, like this beautiful Rolex Submariner from my dear friend Carlos. Here we show the watches of our members, and this machine is simply beautiful. It's the most timeless watch there is, right? Nothing can beat the Submariner. This watch is just too beautiful. You can also send your video here to take part in the openings of our channel's videos. It's not exclusive here. These opening videos aren't exclusive to members, okay? Anyone can participate. Send your video saying greetings and complications, showing your watch, showing your city, your family. Anyway, send it for the opening to aperture at gmt3.com.br and you'll be here with us in the openings of our videos. Speaking of videos, in today's video we have a review here on the channel. And I'm going to show you one of the most unique watches that have ever appeared in the history of GMT3. Today it's a very unique watch. We're talking about a watch made in Russia. And Russian watches, man, are guaranteed to be completely different from everything we're used to seeing in watchmaking. Ever since I did the first review on the channel showing Stomansky, the first watch that Gagarin wore. Then I talked about the Vostok, which are also simply extraordinary watches. Then came the Raketa, which is an iconic watch. And now we have a watch from a Russian master watchmaker, Mr. Alexander Volotev. Man, a really great guy, a really fine person. I've been talking to him for years to bring his watch here to the channel, and now it's time for you to get to know the AUA. Right? AUA from Alexander Watches. And it's a very unique watch. This watch here is perfect for you if you like that steampunk style. Remember those old movies that showed the future, that retro-futuristic atmosphere? That's exactly the vibe of this watch. Personally, I found it to be a very different watch. Not everyone is going to like this watch. But you know, those people, right, that group who will look at this watch and like it, I'm sure they're really going to enjoy it. Because it's definitely a very different watch. To start with, it's really well made. Even though its features are more retro-futuristic, the watch is very well designed. We're talking about a watch that's 39.8 by 42 with 42 between the lugs. The main feature of this watch is the presence of two vacuum tubes, those so-called Nixie tubes. We have a Swiss movement here. All the energy generated by this Swiss movement isn't transferred to an LCD screen, much less to hands. It's sent here to these two tubes, and these two tubes have inert gas inside them based on argon and neon. And inside this tube we have small filaments here. When the quartz movement sends an electrical impulse to these filaments, the neon gets energized, and this energy is released in the form of light. Which means that depending on the way you arrange the filaments, you can group them in a way that gives you information. That's exactly what happens here. The filaments are assembled to form digits. And when you give the command, right, and this filament becomes incandescent, then you can see the time on the watch, see the date on the watch. Take a look here. From a distance, you can see the time that's being displayed here. 1853. If you press it lightly and hold, it displays the date. It goes from 1 to 20, that's today's date. It's a really cool watch, it's very well designed, okay? Here we have a watch made with an anodized aluminum case. The strap here is 24 millimeters. It's a big watch, right? So you can fit these two cylinders in here, and that's why it ends up this large. but it's a very well finished watch. I think this case back here is really cool. The way the information is displayed, right? Here we have Alexander watches the hour, and there are some details like, for example, its water resistance to 50 meters. Here we have a sapphire crystal. Here we have the vacuum tubes. Design created by Alexander Volochev, and the watch is made in Russia. It's a very unique watch. Of course, I want to know if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you would wear it, or if you wouldn't wear this watch. But I found this watch to be very different from everything we're used to seeing in terms of horology. These two tubes are hand soldered. The entire production process, as you can see, is done by hand by Alexander Volochev. The result is this watch here, very different, with these really retro-futuristic features, right? With this Nixie tube here. Leandro, how much does this watch cost? You'll have to go to Alexander's Instagram, okay? The link is right here in the description. There you'll be directed to a link he has on his Instagram. This watch is sold for 765 Rs, which comes out to around 4,000 Rs. For those who like this style, this atmosphere, this vibe, I think the price is pretty reasonable for something like this. It's not a watch for you to use your whole life, right? All the time, but it's a really fun, really cool watch. It's a different proposal here. Leandro, how long does this battery last? It comes with a charger, okay? You charge this watch with a USB charger. How long do you leave it charging? It displays this information as you can see there. With a full charge, you get around 40 to 50 uses per day. The battery will last approximately 2 weeks. Then you just connect it and let it charge. And it's ready for another 2 weeks without needing to be charged. So, my dear friends, what did you think of this machine? This version here, which has this yellow tone, is the Firebird, and there's one in blue, which is the Icebird. So what do you think? Did you like it? Would you get one? Wouldn't you? Leave it in the comments section. This was a watch produced by a Russian watchmaker, Mr. Alexander Volochev. Your Firebird here, the AUA, the Alexander watch, showing the time in such a unique way, right? With a beautiful Swiss quartz movement. Here we have a huge battery right in the center, right? And these two vacuum tubes. I really hope you enjoyed this video, enjoyed this watch, enjoyed this different way of telling the time. And that's it. May God always bless you more and more. Alexander Volochev, spasiba. Big hug to you. My brother, thank you for sending this machine here so we could get to know your work. May God bless you all. And I'll see you soon in our next video. Bye-bye.